Let's delve into the story of Prophet Ibrahim and his unwavering faith. His journey is one of courage, devotion, and unwavering commitment to the truth. Born into a steeped in idolatry and ignorance, Ibrahim's early life was fraught with challenges. His surroundings consisted of a family that worshipped idols, where the concept of a singular, all-powerful deity was foreign. Yet from a young age, Ibrahim was drawn towards the pursuit of truth. He observed the world around him, the heavens, the earth, and the celestial bodies, with a sense of wonder and curiosity. He was engaged in understanding the purpose of life, the origin of the universe, and the ultimate reality behind existence. His search led him to question the beliefs of his people, to challenge the status quo, and to seek answers beyond the realm of the physical world. As a young man, he was not satisfied with the superficial explanations and rituals of his society. He yearned for a deeper understanding, a greater truth, and a more profound connection with the Creator. Through divine inspiration and introspection, Ibrahim's quest bore fruit. He came to recognize the existence of Allah, the Creator of the heavens and the earth. This realization marked a turning point in his life. It was a moment of awakening, of enlightenment, and of transformation. Rejecting the false gods worshipped by his people, Ibrahim chose a path that was fraught with challenges and opposition. He embraced monotheism, dedicating himself to the worship of Allah alone. His conviction was unwavering, his faith unshakable, and his dedication to the truth unyielding. Despite the opposition he faced, Ibrahim remained steadfast in his beliefs. He courageously stood up against the idol worshippers, calling them to abandon their false gods and to embrace the truth of monotheism. His words were met with hostility, his message with rejection, but his resolve was unbroken. Against all odds, Ibrahim chose the path of monotheism, dedicating himself to the worship of Allah alone. His journey serves as a timeless testament to the power of faith, the pursuit of truth, and the courage to stand up for one's beliefs. Here, the story of Prophet Ibrahim begins. As a messenger of Allah, Prophet Ibrahim's life was not without its trials. Ibrahim, a man of unwavering faith, faced numerous challenges. One of the most significant came when he was commanded by Allah to leave his homeland, his family, his possessions, and migrate to a distant land. This was no easy task, yet Ibrahim, with his steadfast belief in Allah, set out on this journey of trust and obedience. Imagine, if you will, leaving behind everything you've ever known, everything you've ever loved. It's a daunting prospect for most of us. Yet Ibrahim did so without a second thought, placing his faith in Allah above all else. But the trials didn't end with his migration. In his new home, Ibrahim sought to spread the message of monotheism, the belief in a single, all-powerful deity. This was a radical concept in a society steeped in idolatry, and it wasn't received well. Ibrahim faced hostility and opposition from his own people, yet he remained resolute. Despite the persecution, despite the rejection, Ibrahim stood his ground. He continued to call upon his people to abandon their idolatrous ways, to submit to the will of Allah. He did this with patience, with grace, never once faltering in his faith. This unyielding faith was not born of stubbornness, but of a deep and profound understanding of the truth. Ibrahim knew, with every fiber of his being, that Allah was the one true creator, the one true guide. He recognized the futility of worshiping false gods, of living a life devoid of purpose. In the face of adversity, Ibrahim's faith never wavered. His trials, his tribulations, they only served to strengthen his devotion to Allah. His story serves as a testament to the power of faith, to the strength that comes from complete trust in Allah. It serves as a reminder to us all that no matter the challenges we face, no matter how insurmountable they may seem, with faith and trust in Allah, we can overcome them. One of the most significant events in Prophet Ibrahim's life is the construction of the Kaaba. This monumental task was not undertaken alone. Ibrahim enlisted the help of his son, Ismail. Together, father and son, with a shared vision and purpose, embarked on this divine mission. It was a labor of love, a labor of faith. Each stone they placed was not just a physical act, but a testament to their unwavering devotion to their Creator. The construction of the Kaaba was not just about erecting a structure, but about establishing a sacred sanctuary, a beacon for all believers. It was to be a place of worship, a hub where the faithful could gather, to connect with their Creator, to seek His mercy, and to celebrate His glory. As they worked, they prayed, asking Allah to accept their efforts. Their hands may have been busy with the construction, but their hearts were engrossed in remembrance of Allah. Their actions were driven by their deep-rooted love for Allah, their commitment to monotheism, and their desire to fulfill the divine command. In the face of a barren desert, amidst the solitude they built. With each stone, the Kaaba took shape, its presence transforming the landscape. It stood and still stands in the heart of Makkah, a city that would grow around it, draw its identity from it, and become a spiritual epicenter for millions. The Kaaba symbolizes unity, bringing together people from all walks of life, from every corner of the globe, under the banner of monotheism. It serves as a physical manifestation of the unity of believers, a testament to the power of faith. The construction of the Kaaba by Ibrahim and Ismail wasn't just an act of obedience, it was a demonstration of their deep-rooted faith, their unyielding devotion, and their unwavering trust in Allah. It was a labor of love, a testament to a father and son's shared commitment to their faith. The Kaaba stands as a testament to Ibrahim's obedience and devotion to Allah. It is a shining example of the power of faith, the strength of devotion, and the timeless legacy of a prophet and his son. Another test of Ibrahim's faith was the command to sacrifice his beloved son, Ismail, a command so profound, so heart-wrenching, that it would shake the resolve of even the strongest of men. Yet Ibrahim, a paragon of faith, accepted this divine decree with unwavering dedication. It's important to understand the depth of this test. Ismail was not just any child, he was the son of the promise, a gift from Allah to Ibrahim and his wife Sarah in their old age. The love that Ibrahim had for Ismail was immeasurable. Yet when the command came from Allah, Ibrahim was prepared to sacrifice even this most precious gift. Can you imagine the turmoil, the inner conflict that must have raged within him? A father's love for his child pitted against his love and obedience to Allah. But Ibrahim, with a heart full of faith, chose obedience. He chose to submit to the will of Allah, demonstrating the depth of his devotion. And so he took Ismail to the place of sacrifice, prepared to carry out the divine command. But as he raised his hand, ready to make the ultimate sacrifice, Allah intervened. A ram appeared, sent by Allah to be sacrificed in Ismail's place. This was not just a test of Ibrahim's faith, but also a demonstration of Allah's mercy and compassion. Allah did not desire the life of Ismail, but rather, he wanted to test the devotion of his servant. And Ibrahim, in his unwavering faith and obedience, passed this test with flying colors. The story of Ibrahim and Ismail is a powerful testament to the strength of faith and the depth of obedience one can have towards Allah. It shows us that true devotion sometimes requires us to make difficult sacrifices, to let go of our most cherished possessions. But it also assures us that Allah, in his infinite wisdom and mercy, will never forsake us. Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his own son demonstrated his unwavering devotion and obedience to Allah. This act of faith and submission continues to inspire millions of believers around the world, reminding us of the power of faith, the strength of obedience, and the unending mercy of Allah. A famous test of Ibrahim's faith came when his people threw him into a raging fire. This was not just any fire, but a blaze so immense it was said to have lit up the heavens. Yet even as the flames roared around him, Ibrahim remained unshaken in his faith. His people, inflamed with fury at his rejection of their idols, had conspired to silence him once and for all. But Ibrahim, the unyielding servant of Allah, met their rage with calm defiance. He placed his trust not in the mercy of his people, but in the hands of his Creator. As he was cast into the inferno, a miracle occurred. Allah, in his infinite mercy, commanded the fire, "Be cool and safe for Ibrahim." And so the flames that were meant to consume him transformed into a sanctuary of peace. The fire raged on, yet Ibrahim remained untouched, a testament to the divine protection granted to those who place their trust in Allah. This miraculous incident served not only as a divine intervention, but also as a powerful testament to Ibrahim's unwavering devotion. It reinforced his status as a beloved servant of Allah and solidified his resolve to continue spreading the message of monotheism, undeterred by the opposition he faced. The lessons from Prophet Ibrahim's life are numerous. His story teaches us the importance of unwavering faith in the face of adversity, of trust in Allah's divine protection, and of the courage to stand up for truth, even when it means standing alone. Through his life, Ibrahim demonstrated that true success lies not in the approval of people, but in surrendering oneself completely to the will of Allah. His willingness to sacrifice everything, even his own life, for the sake of his faith is a testament to his devotion and a powerful reminder of the strength that comes from complete trust in Allah. Through his unwavering faith and devotion, Prophet Ibrahim serves as a timeless example for believers to emulate. His story continues to inspire, reminding us that with faith, patience, and devotion, we too can overcome the trials that life throws our